Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at Gen X audits, where he's come up with a new brilliant way to try to fraud it, but is it really that creative? Before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the new episode of the podcast is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Yeah. Well, check it out. As you can see, we're right in front of a post office. So you would think that we're going on an audit today. Well, no, we don't use that nasty word because that's not what we're doing today. What I'm doing today is I'm going on a ghost hunt at this post office.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Yes. I'll give you a little backstory. I recently heard that ghosts, sometimes the ones who haven't crossed over, will come to post office and try to mail letters to their loved ones. I was like, wow, that's interesting. And it's plausible.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because this may not surprise you. Throughout my love of horror movies, I have studied some occult aspects, just so I can get a better understanding of my beloved horror movies, particularly supernatural ones. However, in all of the books I have read, websites I have gone to, and materials I can find, there is no such thing as a ghost that is bound to the earthly plane going to a post office to mail out a letter. This is just Gen X audits trying to come up with a new way other than saying he's a journalist gathering content for a story or he's doing an audit. Let's just call this what this is: shenanigans and his own bullshit.
Right? If they can't, if they can't get to them through a normal means, can I talk today? If they can't communicate by normal means, why not try the post office? So, that's what I've heard. So today we're going to go and we're going to try to capture otherworldly beings on camera. So let's go check it out. Again, we're here at the United States Post Office Raleigh Station in Memphis, Tennessee. I don't know if this one has any more ghosts than other ones. I just figured, well, there's one right there. I read about the story a few nights ago and figured, it's October. Let's go check it out. Now, as always, I will come in and make sure that there is a poster.
Now, why do you need poster 7 if you're trying to ghost hunt? And why don't you have the proper equipment? Why don't you have a device to catch EVPs? Or why don't you have a thermal regulator to check the temperature gauge? Because as we all know from ghost hunting and other channels that have covered ghost hunting, that ghosts can actually change the temperature of the environments they are in, so it would be noticeable that way. No, this is just you with some new shenanigans to try to fraud it.
Poster 7 visible. Here it is, right here. 1998. Ooh, that's an old one. Maybe this is a newer one right over here. There's the new one, 2016. Okay, so with that sign, it's letting us know that we are okay to do our ghost hunt.
Wrong!
You think there's any ghosts in here? Let's check it out. Excuse me. Oh, looking around, I don't really see anything. Hi.
You recording? Sir, you can't be in here recording like this. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't really see any yet.
Excuse me, you can't be in here recording like this.
All right.
Kiana!
That. Camera right there. Okay. All right, so I didn't see anything in here, but we'll check out here in the lobby and out front. Yeah, I keep hearing noises in the background, like maybe there's something.
Perhaps you should stop lying to yourself. I mean, you are a frauditor and you've got to lie to fraud it, but you're not hearing anything but your own bullshit. Now, let's say he was actually there to ghost hunt. Well, he would be in violation of Poster 7 because Poster 7 states that gathering information for news or commercial purposes would be okay in the lobby, foyers, corridors, and auditoriums, or during public meetings. But since he's quote-unquote ghost hunting, he needs the express written permission from the postmaster or installation head to do so, because this is not protected under Poster 7.
Maybe there's a ghost or something. I don't know. Did y'all hear that? It's a camera. Maybe I bet they capture ghosts all the time. I haven't really. Sir?
You need some help?
No, sir. Thank you. I think he wanted to do the sound production for my documentary here.
It's the paperwork. That's cap. Totally cap. That means lie.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all heard that, but we were in the lobby. It sounded like a shriek, like a, I don't know, it could have been a spirit.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
I was a little frightened by it, so I just kind of backed away. Sorry, bud. Excuse me.
Well, with the king of dead air making up more bullshit stories to try to feed us, why don't we see what happens next when he tries to film back inside the sales area of the post office?
It came from over here. Right over here is where it came from. I don't know. Can you hear it a little bit? Like I hear it.
Why must you turn my office into a house of lies?
I don't know. I'm getting a little creeped out here, to be honest.
Hey, sir, are you a blogger?
Ma'am?
Are you a blogger?
No, ma'am, I'm a documentarian.
Okay, you finna go to jail, though.
Jail? For what?
Yeah, because they finna call on you.
Call who?
The cops, the Ghostbusters, the Scooby-Doo gang, anyone else who will deal with your shenanigans, because you're not there for a documentary. You're there to try to fraud it. And this is your new creative way to do so? It ain't that brilliant and it ain't that good.
So you can't record folks while they're doing their transactions.
Oh, well,
I mean, if you want to record,
I can show you where, I can show, come on over here, I'll show you something. We'll get an education today.
Well, I know this is a
Right here.
place. You're
This-
free to record the building, but you can't record anybody's transactions.
That's not true. It's not true.
You can't record the
It's not
customer's
true.
transaction.
There's no expectation of privacy in public. We're in public. I'm doing a documentary I've heard there might be ghosts up here. So
Again, you're not there protected under Poster 7. Because Poster 7 says if you're there for news or advertisement gathering purposes, you can film the corridors, lobbies, and auditoriums. You're there doing a quote-unquote documentary, meaning you need the express written permission from the postmaster or installation head. This would be no different as is a film company wanted to film inside of a post office. They would need the express written permission from the postmaster or installation head to do so, due to the fact that this is not news gathering content.
you know, everybody can ignore me.
Yeah, but you can't record the people. While they're doing their transactions, they're doing their private transactions. They're taking out their information.
Oh, I'm not here for any of that.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the scope or the power of your telephone is.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, I'm not here for that.
Anything like that.
I'm not here for that.
So I can't say if that's what you're doing or not. But if you're aimed at the customer while they're doing their transaction.
Again, I'm looking for ghosts. I keep hearing, like earlier I came in over here and I heard like a wail. It was like a scream. Okay. And I was like,
you're lying.
Like, wow. So I look around and I'm like, but then I realized that there's that old restaurant that's right next behind us. And that restaurant, some people got murdered in there. So yeah. I'm definitely capturing some good footage. Yeah, I mean, I think that they try to send letters to their loved ones. That's what I think. It's going to be a good documentary, though. Again, nothing over here. We're trying to do our work, and we keep getting interrupted.
Yeah, on a scale from 1 to 10 on how good this documentary is going to be, it's going to be a 0. Because this is not a documentary, this is just your new idea to fraud it in October by saying you're a ghost hunter. Well, you're not really a good ghost hunter. You don't have the proper equipment. And all you're doing is walking back and forth in a post office arguing about Poster 7 and how you can do this. So, let's see what happens when he tries to go back inside the lobby.
Now, I go over here because this is the area that, where it happened. It looks like they pulled the blinds closed, so we'll just go ahead and open this door, check it out, look around. You gotta listen closely.
Are you recording us?
There's all the services and everything.
Are you recording us?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Are you recording us?
I'm recording the room. I'm not recording you.
Don't record.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm doing a documentary.
Liar!
Okay, well, I just don't want to be recorded.
This is public.
But it's my privilege.
Yeah, but you're in public.
Record me or not.
You're in public.
Just don't record me.
It's too late. Okay, so there wasn't any ghost in there. You see any interesting shadows or anything like that, just let me know. That lady just told that other lady, oh, he's in here recording stuff, so just be ready. Closed. So as you can see, they just closed the shop. Don't know why they would do that. Well, I kind of have an idea why.
And we're going to end the video here. We all know why they closed the storefront area of the post office, so they can get him out. He continues his video by saying that he's still going to go on his ghost hunts and try to find spirits, even though the only spirits he's probably chasing are at the bottom of a bottle. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous, ongoing support, I couldn't keep this channel going, so I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.